Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and the Maidstone United save. And in today's episode we are playing Ipswich Town away from home. Ipswich are 10th, we're in 4th at the moment, we are still sitting in those playoff places, but it's still very tight in the top half with a couple of runaway leaders, but below there it's still very close, so we could fall out of the playoffs even if we lose today. If other results don't go our way, we will drop out of the playoffs, so it's going to be important today to get a good result. If you're enjoying the series, do drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to receive updates when I upload or go live, and don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. Let's get into it. Last episode we held Brighton and Hove Albion to a 0-0 draw at the Amex. A good point for us, even though we really weren't in the game and didn't have a shot on target, we managed to get a point from them, so that was good. 5 games played off screen. It's been okay. I don't think we lost a game actually, but there's a couple of draws in there, definitely. How wrong I was because we lost the very next game. I forgot about this one. Brighton are leaders of the championship. West Brom is second. And it was a 2-1 defeat at home. Yeah. it was a bad game for us. Defending wasn't brilliant. Didn't really create much. So we weren't really on our game today. West Brom were a good team and they were favourites, but they beat us 2-1. Asado Barahino gave him the lead. He's a bit more prolific in this game than he was in real life. He scored 26 goals in the league this season after scoring about 18 in the past 3 for them. And they paid 23 million for him. It took about 3 years, but that 23 million's finally coming good. Christ. Not long after that, about 10 minutes after that, it was 2-0 and it was a Mepham own goal. Unfortunate for Chris Mepham because he's been really good actually. He's been probably our best defender. So for him to concede an own goal or to score an own goal, that's not particularly fun. We did pull a goal back late in the second half, 78th minute, Mudger converting a penalty, but that's all we can manage. And from open play, didn't really create enough chances and that hurt us. And, you know, mistakes in the first half meant that we conceded. We did bounce back. We beat Newcastle 3-2 at St James's Park. Much better result. Very early goals here. It was 3-1 before half an hour, so plenty of early goals. Antwi's been very hit and miss recently. He got 2 goals in this game, so that was good. He gave us the lead after just 10 minutes, so a very good, strong start. And then Marja, 5 minutes later, made it 2-0. The 2 strikers playing extremely well. It was 2-0. And then Newcastle did get a goal back, and Emmanuel Goodell's with, I think, what was a fantastic goal. Made it 2-1. Antwi then made it 3-1 with the second of the game on 27 minutes. And that's how it stayed for quite a while, but Newcastle did stage a late fighter back. Matthew Leckie scored on 77 minutes to make it 3-2. But that's all they can manage. They were going for it. They were really going for it. But we stayed strong and defended very well. Defence in this one was a lot better. Claxton had a good game. Finney, he set up a goal and he was very strong defensively as well. Man of the match was Antwi with 2 goals. But this is a good performance. Much better from us. The only downside to this game was that Callum Guy's yellow card was his 15th yellow card this season. 15 yellows, meaning that he is banned for 3 matches, so he missed our next 3 games. Following on from the win against Newcastle, we played Queen's Park Rangers at Loftus Road. We've beaten QPR every time we've faced them until this game where it was a 2-2 draw. Nathan Broadhead scored his first Maidstone goal on 34 minutes. Opening his account is the baby-faced assassin, I think I'm going to call him, because he looks about 12. Queen's Park Rangers did equalise just before half-time. Kamara Roof with a goal in stoppage time, so not the best time to concede, but thankfully, just after the restart, we did retake the lead. Marja, after just over a minute of the second half, made it 2-1. But QPR did manage to hold on to 1 point. Sam McQueen made it 2-2 on 67 minutes. Once again, I think defending let us down a little bit. Going forward, we were pretty good, and we had a quiet game, but Marja, man of the match, scored a goal. Created some chances as well, but Antwi just a little bit wasteful in this one. And that's what I mean about very hit and miss. Because, you know, one game he'll score 2, another game he'll go quiet. So that's what I mean about him being hit and miss. But an away draw's okay. It could have been a win. It maybe should have been a win. I don't know. And speaking of Jaden Antwi being hit and miss, he was very much a hit against Blackburn Rovers. He scored all 4 of our goals. 4-2 win at home against Blackburn Rovers. Excellent. Much better. This we need to be doing this every game because this was tremendous. The first 2 goals from Antwi made it 2-0. First scoring after about 10 minutes and then making it 2-0 on 39 minutes. Goes into half time with a 2-0 lead. Blackburn pull a goal back through Ademola Lookman on 56 minutes, but then we go back to 3-1 and Answe completes his hat-trick on 64 minutes. 10 minutes later, Blackburn pulled a second goal. Tom Cleverley scoring it, came off the bench for Saville. But then just a few minutes later, we scored our fourth. Answe scored his fourth, coming away with all 4 goals, a 9.8 rating, and we were very strong. We may have conceded 2 goals. I think Harvey is not really impressed so far. The new signing that we got from Aberdeen, not really impressed me so far. He's made some mistakes and he's not really had a high rating yet. As you can see, his highest rating is 6.7. So want to see a little bit more from our new Scottish left back. And the final game we played off screen was a 2-2 draw at home against Leeds. We've had a lot of 2-2s this season. Some of them were us being 2-0 up. This is another example. I thought we were over this, the bloody leading by 2 and throwing it away, but it happened again. Nathan Broadhead scored a brace, scoring twice in about 6 minutes. So the baby-faced assassin strikes again, 16th minute and then 21st minute. But then Leeds went in a half-time 2-2 somehow. Harry Chapman scored on 33 minutes. And then just before the whistle, Samu Sai scored and made it 2-2. Not much happened in the second half. Very few highlights, lots of shots, but none of them really threatening. Wasn't good. Answe, 6.4. So he goes from scoring 4 goals to scoring none and having a pretty nothing game. So that's a bit annoying. But I wanted to win this game. This was a very tight game though. It was very close. A point I think would have been fair, but for a change we had about as many shots as our opponent and a similar possession. So it's unfortunate. I would say though, Leeds did defend well though. We did have chances, but Weedwild in goal was good. And yeah, they were decent. So I think draws a fair result, but I want to win as many games as I can. So with 7 games remaining, this is what's been happening recently. We did lose that 1 game, but other than that, we've not lost a lot of games actually, less than I thought we had. We started horribly, of course. It took a while to actually get our first win in the league. I think it was up until about game 7, but we've massively improved from the start of the season. And like I said at the start, we're in 4th place. We are 19 points behind Brighton, who, are 9 points ahead of West Brom now. So Brighton with a big lead and a game in hand on West Brom as well. So it looks like Brighton are going to be getting promotion back to the Premier League. They did have a sort of, I think it was a 6th place finish last year. 7th place finish. So they did have a season where they didn't go back up. But I think they will do it this year. West Brom, they've got a good lead over Preston as well. So I think we know the top 2. It's just going to be who's going to go up in the playoffs. And hopefully we will be in that mix. And before we get on to the game, let's look at Regen Day. One player came straight in from the youth intake with a 2.5-star current ability, and he's already in the under-23s, and it's John Skelton, goalkeeper. The number of goalkeepers that we get through this youth intake that are brilliant, through the academy, it's really good, but we need to actually knock them down and actually start using them. I think this guy stands the best chance of actually making it into the senior team because he's almost ready and he's 15. Anyway, that's enough talking for now. Let's see some football. Ipswich, in okay form. They've lost a couple of games, but they've had some wins as well. They've got Adeyemi out. They've got Enobakari out. We've got 3 players out injured. Mamadou Lamba, though, is available for selection, and he will be on the subs bench today. Greg Kilty will come out of the team entirely. Where's Lamba? There he is. There we go. And last game as well, we played Matt Downs at centre-back because his contract runs out. He wants to play first-team football. Went to offer him a new deal and he wouldn't agree to one. He wouldn't even sit down and talk to us. So I'm giving him what he wants. He's going to have some first-team football. He's going to play alongside Alex Finney today. So we'll see what happens. We do have Alex Winter on the bench. Chris Mepham is out at the moment with a lower back stress fracture. He's out for about another week. And Callum Guy, he may be back from his suspension, but he twisted his ankle in training, so he's going to be out for maybe up to 3 weeks. Hopefully not as long as that. Interesting formation for Ipswich. They've gone for a very straight 3-4-3. So hopefully we can hit them on the break because they don't have fullbacks and they're not even wingbacks either. So hopefully we can exploit the flanks. The first thing that's happened is Marge has picked up and locked. That's no good. 6 minutes. We have our first highlight of the match. It's a header forward by Turnbull. Here's Hughes to Phillips. It's a very attacking formation by Ipswich though. So that's the only concern, is that they're very attacking, but You could get them at the back as well, but they've scored. 7 minutes in, and they take a 1-0 lead. Adrian Mooney scores. Heritage, who scored in the reverse fixture against us, I'm sure. He sets it up. Mooney scores, and we're 1-0 down early on. Not a great start, but here we go. Heritage with the assist. I mean, there was no attempt. We're going to exploit the flanks. We're going to play a bit wider. We're going to try and stay on our feet and just close down a little bit more. 21 minutes played here, and Lee Metcalf has the ball. Here's Nathan Broadhead, who scored 3 goals off screen. Sets up Marger, though, but Marger's effort just wide. That's the first chance we've had of the game. Keith Johnson's on the ball here. That's a good seeking ball for Antwi, but Diwali's there and plays it back to Walton. Now what's going to happen here? He's come out of his area, goes long. Downs with their header forward, gives it straight to the opposition. Here's John Jules. Danny John Jules? The cat plays for Ipswich? No, clearance by Claxton. Smith deals with it. Antwi, can he get to this? No. Dozell. Come on. Get the ball off him. Johnson with their header forward. It was badly given away by Ipswich. Metcalf to Marger. Now, can Marger make a good run? He's not affected by his knock at all. That's good. And Antwi, how did you miss that? You're about 3 yards out. Actually, it was blocked, I think. It's gone for a corner. Antwi's going to take it. What's going to happen here? It's headed away by Turnbull. Here's Broadhead. And, it took a deflection. Metcalf. Marger. That's a good effort. Oh, and the keeper saves it. Doesn't hold it. But thankfully for them, there's no one there for the rebound. But we should have been there, really. And Marger with a long ball clearance. But no one's really up there. That's not a good header away, though. Rowe's got it. And Marger now. Can he outpace his defenders? Can he score? No, he can't. Walton again with a save. We're not taking our chances. We've had like 2 or 3 clear-cut chances. We're not even half an hour in. Haven't got a goal to show for it. Interesting corner there. It's out to Broadhead. Is he going to go long range? Yes, he is. And again, it's saved. Downs keeps it in play. Smith with the header away. Antwi to Metcalf. And that was rubbish. That was a good spell for us, though. We didn't result in a goal. But we created some chances. That's good. But I haven't got a goal to show for it, unfortunately. And now Ipswich on the attack. Here's Sims. And it's headed towards goal. Beanie hold on to it. Danny John Jules with the header. Marger. He's got a player to his right. Finds Nathan Broadhead. Now come on. This has got to be it. Metcalf. Rowe. Oh my God. Why would you hit that on the volley? You had loads of time. They're really frustrating me at the moment. Because we should be winning this game. Like, definitely. We should be winning this game. We've had so many chances, and at the same time as well, we've had shots where we really shouldn't be shooting. We need to take our time. Since the goal, we've dominated this game. Antwi. Marger. He's got Broadhead to his right again. Come on. He's going himself, though, and that's a good cross. And Rowe, and finally, it's a goal. 1-1, 38 minutes. Danny Rowe gets it, and that's been coming. That's absolutely been coming. I thought Marger was going to play it out wide to Broadhead, but he made the run out there himself and then put in a very good cross, actually. And then at far post, it was Danny Rowe with the nod in. So 1-1. Hopefully not the end of the action for the half. If we can get a lead going, that would be great. Given away again. Ipswich have given the ball away a lot, and they've done it again. And that's a good ball up to Antwi. And is that going to be a lead? No, it's not. Walter makes another save. But we do have a corner here with about a minute left of the first half. If we can get a lead, that would be very good. Rowe with the corner ball. And it's headed away by Diwali. And Metcalf will get onto that. But I think the whistle's about to go. There it is. Half time. An exciting first half. But I feel like we should be winning. 17 shots, 8 on target. We've almost doubled the amount of shots our opponents do. I'm going to say we've done well so far. But I've got to have a go at Antwi for his finishing. Because it's just not good. Not going to change anything because we've been brilliant since we went behind. We responded so well. So not going to change a thing. We're going to go straight into the second half. And hopefully we will we'll win this game. Mooney's off with an injury actually. Randall's on at right back. So they've changed to a 4-4-2. I'm taking Antwi off. He's had another stinker. I don't understand how you can be so bad at one game and then score like 4 goals another. That makes no sense. Ipswich with a corner, headed away by Matt Downs. Heritage with a volley, Beanie saves it. We have dropped a place to 5th place. Still in the playoffs though, so that's fine. Not too worried about that. But if we lose, then that might be a bit of an issue. I'm going to take off Broadhead. We're going to give Lambert his first game since his broken leg. So we will give him his first game back. Let's see what he can do. His second half has not had nearly as much action as the first half. 85 minutes. And we've got another highlight here. It's Ipswich on the ball. There's not been oh god, it's 2-1. I'm going attacking them. That's the first real highlight we've seen in the second half. There's not been a lot. And Sims just made it 2-1 to Ipswich. I feel like we've been robbed in this game. We absolutely should have won this. We had so many chances. And that was not a good header away by Finney. No one really got on the end of it. And then it was, I think, Knudsen, I think his name was, to Sims, who puts it through and makes it 2-1. And there's only a few minutes left. Right, I've got the fullbacks on attacking. I'm going to bring on Calcutt for Johnson. Just try and go a bit more attacking. Make Metcalf an advanced playmaker as well. In fact, let's put him up there. We need to go for it, don't we? Come on, Rowe. Keep it in. Yes, there we go. Right, 87 minutes. Johnson's got it. Okay, score this. Come on, Marger. Look. Why? Look at this player here. Lambert had so much space then. And he wasn't picked out. I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed that we haven't won this game. Like, we're lost. Didn't even draw it. And look how many shots we had. I mean, they've had a lot more since half-time. But I'm furious we didn't win that. I'm furious. That was ours. That game was ours for the taking. I'm not happy. I'm just not. That's annoying. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. Should have won that game. Okay, we've dropped to 5th place. Wolverhampton have overtaken us. They beat Hull. So, still in the playoffs, but again, another loss could see things go badly wrong. Although, I think our remaining games are, I wouldn't say easy, but they're against teams that are in the bottom half. So hopefully we'll pick up some more results. Marger's only out for a few days. That's not a problem. He won't miss any football. We have 4 clear-cut chances and 6 half chances. And we only managed to score 1 goal. 13 shots on target. I'm annoyed. I'm very annoyed. So there are just 6 games left of the Championship season. There might be playoffs. Hopefully there will be. But we will wait and see. Next time, the final 2 games of the season. They're both away from home. That's going to be tough. It's Norwich and it's Millwall. Hopefully, by the time we get there, we'll be in the playoffs still. But for now, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, do drop a like down below. Leave comments. And if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell to receive updates while I upload or go live. And don't forget to follow me on social media so you don't miss any of my content. I will see you next episode where, with the final 2 games of the season, let's stay in those playoffs. Come on, let's give ourselves a good chance of getting into the Premier League. There's not going to be much time left. I'm going away for a week at the end of September. FM19 is going to be out. Well, the beta will be out sort of mid-October, late October. So I'm running out of time to get to the Premier League. I don't think we'll be able to end this with the Champions League. I don't think we've got enough time. But let's try and get to the Premier League. If not this season, let's do it next season. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye.